107.5.
It's 7:36. It's the best mornings with Rooney and Moon. Friday. It's going to be 55 degrees and windy today. What do you want to do in this segment?
Oh, I don't know. Some guy just strolled in and looks like he wants to talk on the radio.
We could do like weird news or something like that, or Bears in the news. Or we could talk to Carlos Mencia, who's in studio with us here this morning. Carlos, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, man. Who is Kelly Clarkson singing that song to? Is that food? Is she singing the food?
Yeah,
I think she's singing the food.
Let's go right to the food. Awesome. Okay, first things first. Carlos Mencia, big name in town, right here, right now. Clovis Civic Center, tonight, 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at the door. Get your tickets at the door. Get there early to get the best seats. When big-time comedians like Carlos come to town, it's like Darwinism, man. First in wins.
Hey, you launched in with this, so I'm going to start right here if we can. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't take this the wrong way, but you're half the man you used to be.
I understand. I get it.
You've lost some weight, man.
Yeah, like 70 pounds.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
There's no secret. I wish there was, man. Everybody wants some secret pill, some... It's 80% diet. 80% not eating, crappy food. I mean, it's just the way it is.
You're a few pounds ahead of me. Since December of last year, I've lost 63 pounds.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. And people ask me the same question. Oh, what's the secret?
Right?
Diet and exercise. I know that sucks, but that's the
I know
answer.
everybody wants to hear some magical, listen, you pray to God every morning, then eat whatever you want. And at the end of the day, you lose weight. People just like,
It's amazing.
church, oh man, I never thought of that.
I feel completely inadequate. I'm here with two guys that collectively have lost like 140 pounds.
Yeah, we've
Right.
lost a human being.
I lost my keys last week. That's the only thing I've
That's about it?
lost.
That's about all you've lost?
That's it, man.
Carlos,
Is that embarrassing?
Isn't it terrible when some dorky radio guys in a small town try to be funny with you? I mean,
No, that's awesome.
You're the comedian. You're the one who's made like
No.
$20 billion or something doing
It's
this.
not even. You know what? I'm not that kind of guy. I don't understand those comics that don't like doing radio and think they're funny and are eccentric.
I will say
I don't get any of that. I don't understand that.
I will say it is unusual to have someone of your caliber
Right.
who is willing and pleased to be at a small town radio station at 7 o'clock in the morning. That doesn't happen, man, and that's part of what makes you you. Kudos, man. That's good.
No, but I like that. I enjoy talking. I enjoy having fun. I enjoy connecting with people. I mean, everybody that's listening, there's something. You guys talk to them every single day.
Sure.
So you guys have a relationship with them. So I'm actually, taking advantage of your relationship with them by, becoming friends with them through your relationship. So that's really cool that you guys let me do that.
Yeah. Well, that's why we
I
love
should
doing
be
radio.
grateful.
Yeah, and you should be, Carlos. We appreciate
I
it.
agree. I agree.
So,
well, let's talk about that now. I mean, obviously, you've done between the TV and the big screen, and you're doing shows all over the place, and you're doing huge venues, and you're doing small comedy clubs,
Right.
and here you are in Clovis, New Mexico. What's the most fun for you? At all that stuff, what's the most fun?
It's all fun, but it's fun. I was walking around yesterday, and 3 people recognized me on the street, and they all said the exact same thing. They all were very surprised, like, "Are you Carlos Mencia?" And I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then there was a momentary pause, and they all went, "What the beep are you doing in Clovis?" And I was like, "I'm performing here." And why? It's like if people, not only are they surprised, but they're almost like, you shouldn't be here. Like they're almost ashamed. Like they want to go, "Oh, so we didn't know you were coming. The place is a mess. We're so sorry.
we would have brushed the kids' hair if we knew you were coming."
We had no idea. We would have done so. We would have swept up or something, We apologize. No, it's fun, man. I mean, I love connecting. And what I find surprising is how similar everybody in America is.
So it doesn't matter where you're playing, you're getting the same response.
Yeah, and people think that they're so different. You know what I mean? People from here are like, "Oh man, you're gonna be going to so and so Rhode Island. Oh, those people are weird." You know what I mean? And then people in Rhode Island are like, "Oh, you're gonna be going to Oregon. Oh, those tree huggers. Oh, those people are weird."
Exactly.
Well, Oregon is okay, but wait till you get to Connecticut. Those people are freaks, man.
See what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's what everybody's. But everybody's the same. Everybody has the same fears. Everybody has the same wants. Everybody's. It's pretty much exact. You go to Canada, even there, they're the same. Like 80% of Canadians want to live in America. So like everybody wants to be here. So I see that, and to me, it's actually fun and interesting and funny to bring people together and let them know, like, hey, you're just like the guy over there.
It's 7:41. It's the best mornings with Rooney and Moon. Our in-studio guest, privileged to have him here, is Carlos Mencia.
So I noticed that you're doing a lot online as well. You're getting in with the social networking, your MySpace, Facebook, on YouTube, and all of that. Are you finding that it makes it easier to do your job or tougher because people are seeing you all
harder,
the time?
Way harder. When I first started doing stand-up, as an example, whoever was doing morning shows here 25 years ago, if I came on the #1 morning radio and did a half hour of really funny comedy, whatever shows I did were done. That was it.
Right.
Everybody was listening to that station,
right,
pretty much throughout that half hour. Whereas to today, I got to do 3 radio stations, a television show, Facebook, Twitter,
right,
and something on my website in order to get the same or almost the same amount of people.
Sure.
So it's much harder. You have to go to 3-5 different outlets.
And coming up here in about half an hour, he will go to the #1 radio station. It's right across the hall. It's our sister station, Q101.5. He decided to come here first.
Yeah.
What a nice guy. You mentioned 25
Wait a minute. What do you mean? This isn't for #1? I'm out.
He just threw down his headphones.
You tricksters.
They set you up with the second stringers first.
This
man,
is over. Oh, no, man.
And you mentioned 25 years ago, this is not your first trip through town.
No, about 20. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, the first road trip in comedy I ever did, I came to the base here.
Yeah, to Cannon Air Force Base.
Yeah, a long time ago, man. A long time. I borrowed I didn't even have a car. I think I borrowed my girlfriend's Toyota to come here. It was horrible, man. It was awesome to perform here, but God, I remember driving, I remember driving for hours of nothing but desert.
Yes.
Well,
that's what I remember from here.
I'll tell you that some things have changed here in town. We have an IHOP now, which is, that's big.
Is it 24 hours?
It is 24 hours, and we've got a Chili's too. So yeah, it's all good stuff. Hey, let's take a quick break. Can you hang out with us?
Sure,
for just
of course.
Take a quick break. I want to ask you a little bit about what it's like, and we'll do this after the break. When you get home, you're chilling out, you're relaxing, you've been working for, going from town to town.
Right.
It's time to just kick the feet up, and you're, jumping through the channels, and bam, there you are on the TV.
Right.
I got to know what that's like, so we'll talk about that in just a minute.
7:43 with Rooney and Moon on Friday. More with Carlos Mencia.
Rooney and Moon in the morning.
The High Plains Best Mix.
Mix 107.5.